Hey guys, it's me, Julia, and I'm coming to you for what is my week 77 or 1 year, almost 6 month gastric bypass post-op update. Wow, that was a mouthful. I haven't said it in a while. And here is my quick disclaimer that this is less of an update than it is just a check-in before Miss Virginia, because I will be arriving in Roanoke in about 24 hours, which is where Miss Virginia is. Look in the background. I'm in the packing process, and there's even more stuff outside of my room because life has been crazy. Also, I'm sorry, I just got my eyebrows waxed, so if you see some redness up here, that's what that is. Things have been crazy. I really, I mean, not a lot has been happening other than pageant prep. I graduated, which was a big deal. I will be moving out of here by hopefully July 1st. My lease isn't until the 15th, but that's a big transition, and I've just been really not able to focus on anything else other than prep for Miss Virginia. As far as the scale goes, bad, mostly because I've been eating bad. I've been working out a lot, but excuse me. I've been traveling a lot up and down the road, and traveling, sorry, I have Chipotle right here, speaking of bad, but I'm choking on my Chipotle. I've been traveling a lot, which doesn't really leave a lot of space for good eating, and so I've been a little bit out of control, not totally out of control. Like, the sweets haven't been happening, which is good. Like, I'm not eating cakes and pies and whatever else crazy things that I would have eaten before. But in terms of the lean and cleanness that I would expect to be eating at this point in my pageant preparation journey, that hasn't been happening. I have been generally trying to stay low carb, high protein, but it's just been kind of hit and miss with that. Luckily, I have been keeping up my workout routine. I'm not going to do a bikini body shot for you right now because I honestly don't have time. But also, I'm going to, when I get the pictures back from Miss Virginia of me in my swimsuit, then I will go ahead and upload those in my next video, which will hopefully be more of an update and more talking about my life and my gastric bypass progress, because I really haven't seen 140 or the 140s at all. I am hoping that at the end of this I will. I know the last time I went to a very large pageant where I had to spend a week away there, I lost about 5 pounds, and so if the same thing happens this week during Miss Virginia, I will hopefully also lose about 5 pounds at least. And that's another reason why I'm not freaking out so much about my progress right now, only because when I did that before, I'd lost so much weight that my gowns were not fitting me. So these gowns that I'd spent so much money to have altered exactly for my body shape were not fitting me very well. So, you know, the fact that they fit me pretty well right now, they might be a teeny bit tight. If I do lose the weight that I'm expecting to lose this week, and it just happens naturally, it's not something that you're expecting, it's just the fact that they're feeding you food. I will still be working out, but you're on the run, rehearsals, dancing, all sorts of crazy things. It just happens. So I'm expecting that to happen, and then maybe I'll be in the 140s when I get back. We'll see. But I'm happy with my body right now, and I know that the judges will know how far I've come. And that's okay, because honestly, in my swimsuit, I don't feel like I look like a person who used to be 250 pounds. And at the end of the day, that's my journey, that's my story. And these girls who have been a 0 their whole lives, or a 2 or a 4 their whole lives, have other stories, and that's fine. But I'm just going to own it and live up to what I've done and the progress that I've had, and the fact that I've been working my butt off at the gym is enough to make me feel confident in that. So what I'm going to do is I will post below, if you all are at all interested in seeing me compete, it will be webcasted. I do not have the link to the webcast, but I have the Miss Virginia link that will definitely, it will be posted on this link where you can go to see it. So I leave tomorrow, but I'm once again looking at my calendar. Thursday the 22nd is the first day of preliminary competitions. So if you want to tune in on Thursday, you'll see me do my talent. I'm singing. It'll be awesome. Friday is swimsuit, evening gown, and onstage question. So tune in if you'd like to see that. And then Saturday, you will not see me unless I make the top 10. I do not want to jinx myself, knock on wood, but I feel pretty confident in my ability unless something goes terribly wrong during interview, or unless I forget the words, or I fall, or something crazy happens. I feel confident in saying that I might make top 10. I might make top 10. If I make top 10, it will be an amazing success. It will be amazing, amazing. I'll be so happy with myself. If I make top 5, that would be like out of this world great. If I win, then I'll be fainted and unconscious, because I just don't see that happening. But, you know, I do think that I have a great chance at top 10, and top 5, I don't know. That's where people come out of the woodwork, and it's kind of surprising. So I don't really know, but I know that I'll be happy just getting there. Winning my local title was a big enough deal. So feel free to tune in. You'll probably, I want to say there's a good chance you'll see me compete if you tune in on Saturday. I will say I think that there's a charge. I want to say it's maybe like $10 per night. Double check on that, but I'll go ahead and post the link below so that if you're at all interested in following me along. A lot of you have followed me on Twitter, and not Twitter, on Instagram, and I love it, love it, love it. So I'm going to go ahead and post my Instagram again below. I have been posting a lot more frequently. I will probably post throughout this week if you're at all interested in seeing what goes on in prepping for a state pageant while all of the girls are there. I won't have my phone all of the time, but I'm pretty sure that, you know, it'll be a good time to follow me if you're at all interested in following me on Instagram. I'll also go ahead and post my 2 Facebooks below. Other than that, I'll also post my donation link. If you all at all care about donating to Children's Miracle Network, which is Miss America's big organization that they raise money for, I will be eligible for a scholarship if I'm one of like the top 3 or 4 or 5 girls in raising money. So help me pay off my student loans if you'd like to donate. Otherwise, just your guys' support here and not giving up on me on YouTube, despite my very poor posting habits. I really hope to get better at that as the year progresses. It's really hard getting ready for a pageant, and then I did have graduation, and I had 2 graduations because I got my bachelor's and my master's at the same time, so that was like a weekend full of craziness because I had family coming from out of town, and I was hosting, and it was just crazy. And my life is still crazy, but I just want to thank you guys who've always been there for me, and I just wanted to get this update to you all before I head off for Roanoke. And so thank you so much for watching. Go ahead, feel free to follow me. If you do decide to friend request my personal Facebook, just shoot me a message, say that you know me from the WLS YouTube community, and I will go ahead and friend you, because you guys are some of my best Facebook friends, so I appreciate that. All right, guys, thanks so much. Have a lovely, lovely weekend. Happy Father's Day to those of you who celebrate, who have fathers, or who are fathers, and I will hopefully get back to you guys before my trip to Europe, which is July 5th through the 12th. I'll be gone, so I'm hoping to be able to update you guys after Miss Virginia and before I go away for that with lots of pictures and stuff. All right, guys, bye.